One of my favorite summertime activities is stargazing. The weather's so nice, you can lay out at night and stare up at the sky for hours. I am not super knowledgeable about the stars though, so I can only recognize a handful of constellations. But one I can reliably find is the Big Dipper. The Big Dipper is the most recognizable part of the Ursa Major constellation, also known as the Great She-Bear. That constellation inspired the craft I'm going to share with you today. It's an easy embroidery craft that's going to leave you with a sparkly stuffed plush ornament. Let's check it out! Hi there, I'm Michelle with the Goffstown Public Library, where I'm an adult services librarian. Welcome or welcome back to our library. We're so happy to have you here today, especially because this is the first week of the Tales and Tales Summer Experience, an exploration of animals and the stories we tell about them. The Summer Experience is a yearly summer-long program that celebrates reading, learning, and play in all ages. Stick around to the end of the video for more information, and make sure to listen for the secret code that'll be revealed sometime in this video, so you can enter for a chance to win our grand prize raffle. Today we're making the cutest stuffed animal ornament inspired by the Great She-Bear of Ursa Major. Here's all the supplies you'll need. The templates linked in the description below. 2 pieces of felt in any color, just make sure they're big enough to cover the template. A length of embroidery floss about 3 feet long. Some kind of stuffing. I've got some extra tulle here, but you could use plastic bags or traditional batting. A length of ribbon about 9 inches long. 7 sequins, preferably in a color that matches the embroidery floss. A tapestry needle, scissors, a felt tip marker, and some tape. Grab your template and the scissors, and let's get started. Cut out the bear template using scissors. Cut out the constellation template too. Position the bear template on a piece of felt so the bear's nose is facing the right. Trace using a permanent marker. Reposition the template on the other piece of felt so the bear's nose is facing the left. Trace again. Cut along the inside of the lines you traced in the previous step. You'll be left with 2 felt bears. Now position one of the felt bears with the nose facing the left, and make sure the permanent marker lines are face down. To this bear, tape the constellation template. Thread your needle with 1 strand of embroidery floss. Tie a knot in the end of the thread. Beginning on the underside of the bear, push your needle through the felt and the leftmost black circle of the constellation template. Thread a sequin onto the needle. Now, send your needle back through the hole you just made underneath the sequin and pull through. This will secure the sequin in place. Repeat with 2 more stitches. Come up through the center of the sequin and down around the sequin into the needle hole. Now begin a running stitch along the lines connecting the black circles in the constellation template. A running stitch creates a dashed line by traveling with the thread about 1/4 inch between stitches. Continue following the pattern, affixing sequins to the black circles and sewing a running stitch along the lines until you've completed the pattern. Now will be a great time for me to tell you that today's secret code is STAR. You can log code STAR at goffstownlibrary.com/summer 2021. Don't forget, the code is case sensitive. End with a simple knot and trim the extra thread with scissors. Pinch apart the felt and the paper. Now using scissors, carefully cut away the rectangle of paper to expose the felt. Now we're going to carefully tear the paper away from the stitches. Luckily, your needle holes will have perforated the paper, but don't be afraid to puncture the paper with your needle additional times to create extra holes and make tearing easier. Lay the two felt bears together so any permanent marks are on the inside. Holding your layered bears, begin stitching from the inside so your knot is hidden. Send your needle from the back to the front of the sequined bear. Your hole should be about 1/4 inch from the edge of the felt. Bring your needle to the back of your piece, then push the needle through both felt bears using the same hole you went through in the last step. Before tightening completely, pass the needle through the loop you created and pull tight. Begin a new stitch about 1/4 inch from your first stitch. To do this, from the back of your piece, push the needle through both pieces of felt. Before tightening completely, pass your needle through the loop. Tighten so your results look like this. I'll show that for you again one more time. Continue around the edges of the felt until you reach the bear's tail. Your piece should look like this. Next, stuff the bear. It may be helpful to use a writing utensil or skewer to push the stuffing into the bear's tail, legs, and head. If you need to resume stitching with a new thread at any point, send your needle from the back to the front of the sequined bear through the last stitch that you created, ultimately hiding the knot between the two pieces of felt. Then bring your needle to the back of your piece. Push the needle through both felt bears using the same hole you went through in the last step. Before tightening completely, pass the needle through the loop you just created as well as the existing stitch. Pull tight. Then resume stitching as normal. In the middle of the bear's back, pause stitching to tie the ribbon into a loop. Insert the knot of the ribbon between the two felt bears. Hold in place and continue stitching, taking care to stitch through the ribbon. Your final stitch should use the same hole as your first stitch. Pass the needle through the created loop, yet this time, instead of beginning a new stitch, tie a knot to secure the embroidery floss. Lose the remaining embroidery floss in the ornament by scrunching your piece tightly and passing your needle through it. While still scrunched tightly, trim the floss. Fluff the ornament and the thread should be invisible. And there you have it, a Big Dipper plushie ornament. What other constellations do you think would be great as ornaments? I'm thinking Cancer, the crab, would look super cute. Let me know what you think in the comments, and also leave any tips or tricks that made you successful with this craft to help out the rest of our community. As I mentioned in the introduction, this video is part of the Tales and Tales summer experience. Summer fun isn't just for kids. Adults can enjoy summer reading and summer events here at the Goffstown Public Library. And for those adults who do participate, we've got some awesome prizes. 3 gift baskets with $50 in gift cards each are up for grabs. You can earn a chance for the raffle by attending events like this one. Simply go to goffstownlibrary.com/summer2021 and log the code you heard in today's video. The best part is you don't have to have a Goffstown Public Library card to participate in the adult program. And while you're on the site, you can see the full calendar listing for all the things we have planned over the summer. You'll definitely want to take a look because each of those amazing events can give you 1 raffle ticket, another chance to win those prizes. You can also earn raffle tickets by reading books, they don't have to be library books, or participating in the very cool missions we've got set up. So head on over to goffstownlibrary.com/summer2021 to register for the summer experience and start earning raffle tickets towards those grand prizes. As always, like and share if you got something out of this video, and don't forget to subscribe. We've got crafts for all ages, book talks, teen life skills, and author events here on this channel. Pretty much it's all the programming you love from your public library, available online whenever you want it. Subscribe and make sure you never miss a video. I'll be back soon for another how-to video, but in the meantime, you can connect with the Goffstown Public Library on social media, or visit goffstownlibrary.com to see what we're up to. Again, I'm Michelle with the Goffstown Public Library, and I'll check you out later. Bye!